In this video, we're going to talk all about your dreams. Did you know that if you have reoccurring dreams, vivid dreams, nightmares, things that wake you up in the night, or even insomnia, it can indicate an imbalance in one of your organ systems of your body? So in ancient medicine, they believed that basically when we sleep at night, our dreams should be mild, they should be undisturbed. And that indicates a good smooth flow of chi in the body. So when we have things that are very disturbing, that wake us up, nightmares, it indicates that there's some sort of chi disturbance, a blockage somewhere, stagnation, deficiency, excess. So that is what I'm going to talk about today in this video. And I'm also going to give you 4 tips on how to sleep better at night. Sit tight. So years ago, my grandfather, he asked me the question, so have you ever heard of Edgar Cayce? And I was like, yeah, I've heard of him, but I don't know a lot about him. So if you don't know, Edgar Cayce was an American clairvoyant. And what he did, he would go into his dreams at night and he would go into this trance-like state and he would have his friends and family record predictions that he made about people's lives, past lives, their health, all kinds of stuff. It was pretty cool. And what Edgar Cayce said, he was like, this is not some special entity. Basically, I'm delving into the subconscious mind. I'm tapping into my higher self. He felt that the subconscious was a collective thing, so we could delve into other people's, essentially. So this video, I'm not going to tell you to go into any kind of like trance-like states or be like Edgar Cayce, but I wanted to bring him up because he realized the importance of dreams and dream symbols and going into the subconscious and how much it can really tell you about yourself. So in this video, I'm going to relate your dreams, whether they're nightmares, reoccurring dreams, very vivid dreams. If you're having dreams at certain times of the night, even not being able to fall asleep, insomnia, which is still part of the sleep topic, I'm going to relate it to ancient medicine and the 5 elements. So if you don't know me, my name is Jen Palco, and I'm a licensed acupuncturist, content creator, I'm an author. I do a lot of videos on the 5 element system, which goes back thousands of years, okay? It's ancient Taoist traditions. Basically, 5, I'm not gonna get too much into detail. I'll put links to all my other videos below to get some of the intros, but basically there's 5 elements out in nature: fire, earth, metal, water, wood, that work together, right? Seasons change. You see all of the elements out in nature. But each element also pertains to us. Now we have all 5 within us, our personality, how we adapt to the world. There's certain correspondences and traits pertaining to each element. Usually we have 1 or 2 that are stronger and then a couple that are more on the weaker side. So when you say have insomnia, it can indicate that you have a deficiency or an imbalance somewhere in one of these elements. Or if you have very vivid dreams, it can tell you where you might be out of balance also. So each element is tied to an organ system of your body. So I'm going to get into that. So first, let me just say that when you have disturbed dreams, it's an imbalance of the yin and the yang. So sure you've heard of yin and yang. It is the black and white cookie, I like to call it, and it reflects the opposites out in nature, how everything is contrasting. We need the yin, we need the yang, we need both to work together in life. Can't have night without day, day without night, right? So when you have disturbed sleep, it's an imbalance. It's basically too much yang and not enough yin. So I'll put it this way. Everything in life needs to be in balance, right? So during the day, chi, which is our life force, the energy that runs through us, flows on the exterior of the body, okay? Flows through us. But at night, our life force goes to the interior. It's about rejuvenation, okay? Things go internally inside. Retreat, essentially. So when you have dream disturbed sleep, what it's referring to, they call it in ancient medicine a wandering spirit. So spirit is relating to, it's called something called Shen in Chinese medicine. And basically, when we go to sleep at night, we are anchored down by the yin, okay, which corresponds to blood. The yang energy, the qi, is anchored down into our blood. So if we don't have enough yin or we have a deficiency somewhere, then what happens is the energy scatters, it wanders. Our spirit wanders, okay? It's not anchored down. We're not grounded enough at night because we don't have, say, the blood or the yin, the nourishing energies to support ourselves. So that's where we can find out if we have an imbalance in one of these, okay? And that can lead to dream disturbed sleep, can lead to insomnia if we're deficient. Nightmares can be a reflection of excess something. So each element, certain dreams that you have, certain symbols in your dreams are going to reflect either an excess or deficiency in the elements. So we'll give you some examples here. Take into account, like I said, each element has correspondences to it. So you can see what symbols in your dreams say, for example, fire, okay? Fire has to do with the heart in Chinese medicine. Summer, heat, joy, the color red. Okay, these are all the correspondences that pertain to the fire element. So say if you have dreams of fire, being in a fire, or something very chaotic, chaos, where you wake up exhausted from your dream, or you see the color red, or something like mania, like inappropriate laughter, you're laughing in your dream, I don't know, there's clowns in your dream. This could be something with fire, okay? Could be something to do with fire. Earth, okay, has to do with the stomach, the spleen. The season associated with is with late summer. The color is yellow. The emotion is worry. So usually if you have dreams of feeling damp, feeling heaviness, like say you're walking through muck, or you feel like you can't move because your body just feels really heavy, okay? That could be an imbalance in your earth. Or since it has to do with stomach and spleen, you might be hungry in your dream. You might be eating in your dream. So there's a lot of interesting things you can pick out here. Metal is a little more complicated, but metal has to do with the lungs and the large intestine, like our immune system. The season is autumn, so it has to do with dryness. The emotion is sadness and grief. The color for metal is white, and it's all about purity. So if you have dreams of maybe there's garbage in your dream or something impure, it could be maybe there's an imbalance in the metal element. Or if there's a lot of death or sadness, you're feeling very sad in the dream, it could be some sort of imbalance in the metal element. Water is the most yin. It has to do with the kidneys and the urinary bladder. Okay, the season is winter, so it has to do with cold. The emotion is fear, excess fear. Has to do a lot with water, okay? Water in your dreams, swimming, sinking, being on a ship or a boat. The color black, if there's a lot of darkness lurking in your dreams, if you're very fearful in your dreams, you're cold, you're in the snow, you're in ice. This can be an imbalance or something to do with the water. And last but not least, we'll go into wood. So wood is more of a yang energy behind it. It has to do with the liver and the gallbladder. The season is spring, the color is green, wind. The emotion is anger. So in your dream, if you find you're angry or you're frustrated or there's a lot of aggression in the dream, maybe a lot of violence, this could be an excess of wood. In this case, maybe excess of liver, like a liver qi stagnation. Or a deficiency could be something like there's a lot of trees or the forest in your dream. That could mean that you need more of that element in your life to balance you out. So you can see that, a lot of times you can look into the symbols of your dreams and you can relate them to the correspondences of the 5 elements and where you might be out of balance. So like I said, insomnia or dream disturbed sleep is basically us not being anchored down at night. So it can be from a lack of yin, okay, lack of blood in the body. And basically, I'm going to give you 4 ways to help you sleep better at night. Number 1 is to limit or avoid things like spicy foods, alcohol, caffeine at night, things that are really hot in nature because heat rises. So again, if you're already wandering around heat, you want to anchor yourself down. So any kind of like spice and foods that are adding more heat to your body aren't going to help. Number 2 is to keep your room cool and make sure you're hydrated. Obviously, again, you don't want to add heat to heat. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to sleep very well. Number 3 is to do some grounding exercises before bed. Obviously, limit your screen time with computers and phones and iPads. If you can, read before bed, maybe a book, an actual book. Something I like to do also is rub the bottoms of my feet, the soles of the feet. If you have something like a pure grade lavender essential oil, that is great to rub on your feet, brings the energy down. And number 4 is to keep your circadian rhythm in check. So our bodies are we like to be in sync, in rhythm, okay? So we like to go to sleep and eat at the same times. So make sure you're not all over the place with the times you go to sleep, the times you wake up, the times you eat. Eating a big meal before bed is not going to ground you because your body has to digest that food. So it's not going to be able to relax right away. So circadian rhythm, keep it in check, make sure the time of everything is kind of synced up. And those are just 4 simple things that you can do. Obviously, if you want to go see an acupuncturist or see somebody who does energy medicine to determine fully which elements may be out of balance, which organ systems may be out of balance for you, you can do that. But I hope this video was helpful to give you at least an idea of the yin-yang imbalance. When you have things like insomnia or when you have nightmares, it could indicate an excess in, say, the liver, the wood element, or if you have a lot of dreams with water in them, it could be reflecting the water element in the kidneys, okay? Having to do with fears and all kinds of stuff. So it's all connected. It's very interesting. If you want more information, please reach out to me. I'm going to put links to some of my other 5-element videos below so you can get a better sense of this. But you can always reach out to me, ask me any questions. I'd be happy to help. So I hope you have a great day and subscribe. I put out new videos every single week. And until next time, I will see you on the next video.